Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Walt here from Down the Block Sports, and today I want to talk about the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are clear buyers at the upcoming trade deadline, and there's a first baseman that's on a selling team that I think the Red Sox should find a way to add. Who is that first baseman? Who is that selling team? We'll talk all about it right here on Down the Block Sports. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of my exclusive videos. That first baseman, that team, is Anthony Rizzo on the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are in clear sell mode as they went to the All-Star week and the worst possible spot. They lost 11 consecutive games, lost 13 of the last 15 games. It's been miserable for the Cubs. Now, a couple weeks ago, we were saying how this team could possibly add at the deadline because they were looking like a team that could contend in their division. Now it looks like it's pretty much the Brewers and the Reds, and the team that wanted to sell this whole season now has the chance to. And you look at the Cubs situation right now, Rizzo, Bryant, Baez, all going to be free agents this year. I think the Red Sox should absolutely go after Rizzo. Now, Rizzo isn't having the best offensive season. I mean, he's only hitting .247, 10 home runs, 33 RBI. Not bad. I mean, he's had better years. But when you look at the Red Sox really in their offense, I mean, they have one of the deepest offenses in baseball. But really their only weakness could be at that first base spot. Now, Dalbec at times has looked impressive, but he's hitting .219 on the season, 10 home runs, 36 RBIs, deeper in the order. Just think about it like this. Do you know how nasty the Red Sox offense would be if Rizzo was hitting 6th or 7th? Because that's where he'd hit if he came to this team. You go towards the top, it'd be Kike Verdugo, JD, Xander, Devers, Renfroe, Rizzo, Vasquez, Duran. I think Duran eventually has the chance to take that leadoff spot down the road. That is filthy. And if you can find a way to get someone like him, he is getting towards the back end of his career. He's in his 30s. But he's one of the best team locker room guys in baseball. He was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He was involved in the Adrian Gonzalez trade to San Diego, then ended up going to Chicago. He's won a World Series. The last 3 National League Gold Gloves at first base went to him. It sounds like everything you'd want to add in a player for this team. You know, if Rizzo came to Boston, he'd immediately fit in with this clubhouse. And I think that would lead to better offensive numbers. Everything you would want in a player to add at the deadline is in Anthony Rizzo for the Boston Red Sox. It is absolutely unbelievable. And, I mean, I don't think it's going to cost that much for the Red Sox to add someone like him. And I don't know how many other buyers are going to be in his market. Because earlier in the season, I was like, the Yankees should absolutely do it. The Yankees aren't buying right now. You know, look at some of the other contending teams. Padres, no. Giants, no. Dodgers, no. Brewers would like to, but I don't know if the Cubs are going to trade to the Brewers unless they give up way too much to get them. Reds, no. Mets, no. Phillies, no. Nationals, no. Toronto, no. A's, no. Yuli Gurriel's having a nasty season. That takes the Astros out of it. White Sox have Abreu. Where else is he going to go? Cleveland's not traded for him. And that's really the only other team I think could need a first baseman right now. I think the Red Sox are in an absolutely unbelievable position to add this player right now. It makes so much sense for them to make this move. And for the Cubs, you have no reason to keep him unless you plan on extending him, which, I mean, if you look at the Cubs situation right now in their rebuild, especially in the Yu Darvish trade, a lot of their best prospects aren't very old. You're going to pay for Rizzo, keep him on the team for a couple years while you're clearly rebuilding, and then lose him after that contract once your team's ready to go? I don't see any reason for the Cubs to sign him. You might as well maximize what you can get for these players now before you just lose them for nothing. The Cubs aren't contending this year. What's happening with the Cubs right now is exactly what the front office wanted to happen this whole time. Because when you trade an ace, when you have a team that has a core that's won a World Series, you're sending messages across the league. They have no reason to keep Chris Bryant. No reason to keep Javier Baez. No reason to keep Anthony Rizzo. Heck, you can include Trey Kimbrell's name in there, who I would love to see back in Boston. But, of course, this video is about Rizzo. The Red Sox should get on the phone and call and get Anthony Rizzo right now. Bobby Dalbec's been impressive, but I think Anthony Rizzo would be an immediate upgrade. He wouldn't have that much pressure on him offensively. We have, as the Red Sox have the best core in the league. He'd hit 7th. He's phenomenal defensively. He's a good clubhouse guy, and he's won a World Series. Chaim Bloom, I think it's time to go and get Anthony Rizzo. I don't think there's going to be that many teams going after him. I think he fits in immediately, and I think he makes the Red Sox even stronger as they contend for a World Series. And he was extremely good when he was playing in the World Series. I mean, let me get some of his playoff numbers up here. Give me 1 second. In one World Series, he hit .360 with a 1,084 OPS. It's pretty good. Huge reason why the Cubs won the World Series a couple years ago. I don't know if he can copy that again if the Red Sox make a run, but you like to know that when someone needs to, he can perform in those moments. Rizzo's played in a lot of playoff series. So has a lot of players on this team. If the Red Sox want to make a statement, the Red Sox want to have one of the deepest lineups, improve defensively at first base, it's available right there in Chicago. I think there would be a great move for the Red Sox if they went after Anthony Rizzo from the Chicago Cubs. That's going to be it for my reaction to what I think the Red Sox do at the deadline. A few more moves. I got some more videos coming out soon, so definitely check it out. Subscribe here to Down the Block Sports. Like this video. What do you think about Anthony Rizzo and the Boston Red Sox? Feel free to comment that below. Also, don't forget to like this video again. Subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate all you guys. 331 right now. Keep it up. I really appreciate all you guys checking out Down the Block Sports and giving us a lot of support here as we grow our channel. Again, I'm Walt. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you very soon.